I'm looking at these books. I'm trying to find some books, but what is going on over here?
Is that Kate?
Is that Ethan?
What's up, bro? How you been?
What's up? Good. How are you?
Yes, sir. You ready,
You ready to film? You ready to film?
Yes, sir. I'm ready. I was born ready. Let's get into it.
Ready? Let's go. So, what do you think would be a good topic to film about?
I mean, the NFL draft just happened, so we can probably just recap about that.
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So the next step of the podcast is planning the podcast and writing the script for it. So that's what we're going to be looking at like during the podcast to get our know what we're going to say, know what topics are next. So Connor here, he is writing a podcast right now. This is about I'm so locked in, guys, right now. So yeah, explain something about it.
It's just that I'm so locked in.
So the next step to making a podcast is to actually film it. So as you can see here, we have our script in front of us. This is what we go off of. And most of the time we use our phones to film. Like right here, we have our phone. But sometimes when we do need to, we use our Chromebooks too. So we would all sit down at a table. We would start filming. And yeah, then once we're done with the podcast, we just end it.
Sometimes people have debates on our podcast.
No, LeBron's my sunshine.
I love Michael's bald head.
But no, LeBron's the sunshine. He's the best of all time.
Michael Jordan, you could just see it even outside the stadium.
No, but LeBron's aura is glistening off of him. He is rizzing up the entire Huzz in the audience.
All we look at is Michael Jordan's bald head.
But it's too shiny. LeBron has hair.
That's why he's my sunshine.
One action.
So the next step to the podcast, so making one, is to edit. So first we go here on CapCut, as you can see on my phone. Go CapCut. And then here we have some clips inserted from one of our old podcasts. So we were going to do a podcast where we showed our faces, but we actually decided to overlay it at the end. So whenever there's like a pause or somebody stops talking and we need to switch to somebody, we have to actually split the podcast, like this white thing right here. So if I would have split this part right here, I would press split. And if I wanted to delete a part, I would just press delete, and boom, that would happen. And so we also add some music, and this part's also really hard. We have to add like the mic, all the mics. And we have like 3 mics on all of us, and so it's kind of complicated to add all of it in. We have to time everything up perfectly. So as you can see, there's so much editing to do. This is like the worst part of making the podcast. Takes hours. And so once we add the overlay, we go down here, go to one of our pictures, boom, go down here, add the picture, overlay it, and there's the overlay. And that's basically how we make our podcast. Obviously you have to like stretch out the overlay the entire podcast, but yeah, once you have all the clips inserted, all the clips edited, the mics in, everything timed up in the overlay, and everything you need, you export it up here, and then we publish it. So yeah. So now that we have edited the podcast and did all the other stuff we need to do, we need to publish it. So here's our YouTube channel. We have a couple videos on here. We also have a Spotify channel called Random Recap too. And so you would go to this plus button down here if you're doing it on YouTube. We don't have a video right now to upload, so I'll just do this. And then you press the check mark down here. It's gonna have to process or do whatever. You can add a title. I'm just gonna call it podcast because we don't really actually need anything right now. Click all these settings, and once you do that, you have to upload it. Obviously, I'm not gonna upload it because this isn't a video we're uploading. I'm just showing you how we actually do this. And so after YouTube, we're gonna also go to Spotify and upload it. And yeah, that's basically how we publish our podcast, and then we're done. We can celebrate. Well, we get 1,000 views. So please go to our podcast and subscribe, follow, like, and yeah, just comment, share it with your friends, please, and leave a thumbs up. Yeah, and then we can celebrate once we get $1 million.
Yeah.
And that's the